Yeah, you read the title right. Penguinz0 actually just reacted to a video of me and Ag Hayden, one of my wings, one of my best friends. We were out going and talking to girls shy of about 3 years ago, and he shot this infield. And we had no idea that 3 years later, Penguinz0 would make us a hit piece on us. So yeah, the majority of the video is dedicated to Ag Hayden, so I'm going to leave that part out, and I'm just going to be reviewing the infield and explaining what happened in it. And also be talking a little bit about Penguinz0 himself. He has garnered a lot of views taking down dating coaches. And some of them are warranted. Some of them were really cringy, one such as this.
My guy just stole my car, so he's
Where'd he go? Newport Coast? Huh? Can I hook up with you? What kind of vagina do you have? Is it an innie or an outie? Does it have beef curtains?
I'm gonna call the cops if you don't.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're annoying, dude.
Why are you following me?
Because I want to fuck.
This individual was absolutely in the fucking wrong. There was no reason to be treating this girl this way, and it was super cringy. I actually couldn't even watch the video. I watched a beginning of it, and I just clipped it in right now. I couldn't watch it. If you're in a headspace where you're this autistic and you're having issues with women, you got to be very empathetic of their situation. Be very quick to say hi, and if they are not receiving you well, leave. Make sure to also be approaching them in areas where they are going to be comfortable, where there's other people around, where they aren't feeling trapped or scared. If you're lacking social awareness, if you currently lack social acuity, approach them in places where they are more comfortable, where there's other people around, where there's daylight, where they're more likely to feel at ease in the environment. And if they are showing any kind of distress, or they verbally say they aren't into the interaction, leave immediately and apologize. I honestly couldn't watch the entire video. I just clipped it in. It was very cringy. However, I do notice that he does these hit pieces on pretty much anybody in the industry, including apparently me and Ag Hayden. So let me explain the infield and let's see what he has to say.
Success at some point with a woman. It's just, don't be weird. Lesson complete. I didn't even need to buy the course.
Case.
I just want to see the approach.
Like, hey,
oh, he's not even doing the approach. He's grading it. Well, how about this one? How to pick up any girl in 30 seconds plus infield. Infield is a pickup artist term. It means he's like out there, boots on the ground on the front line, absolutely slaying vagina. So we get to see the master at work, I suppose. Leaving the Jedi temple.
Pick up any girl in, give her some space, and here's what you say. I hope this isn't too forward, but I had to say that you're very beautiful, and there's something about you that really caught my attention.
I'm hoping there's some flexibility to that line, because that line's just going to get you immediately laughed at. I just can't imagine a single human being receptive to that. That's just always going to be creepy. That's that Reddit nice guy energy, which people are hardwired like in their DNA to reject. So hopefully that's just like a template, and you can like kind of freestyle in there with normal conversational tactics.
Can I just say, you're really cute.
Okay, so that is me on the far right. I was actually originally the one that approached this interaction. I actually approached a blonde. I thought she was gorgeous. There's actually a group of guys up ahead of them. I actually approached the girls, and the guys scurried ahead of the group in general. So I knew that they weren't together with the guys. As it turns out, the guys were actually paying for their trip, and that kind of made things a little bit more complicated later in the night when we tried to meet up with them. The guys got very passive aggressive and very jealous, because obviously if the guys paid for them, they must own them, I guess. And the girls kind of felt like, a little bit obligated to hang out with them. We did run up into them later in the night, and we did have a fun time, but we never really did anything with them. They were just really sweet-ass girls. We did ultimately get both their phone numbers, but here, I'll let it run into it, and I'll explain a little bit more what happens right here.
Well, the top third of your face is really cute.
Thank you.
I can't make judgments on the rest. A coffee or something?
Maybe.
Maybe? Well, let's try.
The guys actually in the front right here, the ones that are dressed with their shirts tucked in and whatnot, are actually the guys they were hanging out with. So, here.
Maybe we'll have a double date.
Yeah.
Since they seem to get along.
So, I already grabbed my girl's number by this point. He grabbed his girl's number. We were talking about a double date between his girl, and my girl and me. So we're talking about doing a double date, but again, that didn't happen because the other guys that already run into this bar, the bar is called American, I believe. The guys who were in there and trying to be like, come on inside. And the girls end up leaving. But the interaction was actually very cordial. It was very nice. It was very man to woman. The girls were enjoying themselves. Avery actually took down this Infield a year back ago. So oftentimes whenever we post up Infield, like I have 42 pieces of Infield up. And then if I don't post up an Infield in like 3 to 6 months, everybody's like, do you have any Infield up? Do you have any Infield on your channel? And yeah. But for whatever reason, the algorithm won't promote it or shove it to the top. So you guys have to go searching through my channel to find it. I do have a playlist if you guys want to look through it. But in general, Ag Hayden takes it down because it's like, what's the point of having it up? You can refresh and post up later. And that makes more sense. Not to mention it looks better if you have a channel with a lot of subscribers, not that many videos, which I have a ton of fucking videos and only like 16.6 thousand subscribers. So I guess I should probably play by his lessons. To be fair, he's a great YouTuber. He's really good at marketing and whatnot. He's good with running the algorithm. So I should probably like learn after him and start like maybe refreshing, taking my stuff down. But that's the reason why this is the only video that he has up right now of this Infield. He used to have the entire thing up, and it was pretty good. It was very relaxed, very funny, very chill vibe and energy. We were having a lot of fun talking to the girls.
Along as well.
I know.
All right. It was great to meet you. Yeah.
If she says, I have a boyfriend, I'm not interested, shut up. The reality is,
Thank
some
you,
women
Sabliana
do have
and
boyfriends, or
Roger,
they're a lesbian,
the
or
Prime
whatever. It's
G4.
not going to happen with every girl. But a lot of the time, they'll either say, okay, or, oh, maybe, or
Or they're just not interested, man. I always like that. Let me make sure I got that lesson. If they say no, they either have a boyfriend or they're a lesbian.
women do have boyfriends, or they're a lesbian, or whatever. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, sometimes girls aren't interested. Yeah. But sometimes a common response a girl will give if she's in a bad mood and she's pissed off, even if it's not true, she'll say she's a lesbian. And sometimes guys in the community will take that wrong and they'll get mad. Don't get mad. Yeah, let it go. Just move on to talk to somebody else. I think that's really good advice. I think the alternative is harassing her. So I don't get where Penguinz is coming from with this. Penguinz, to be fair, he doesn't even say anything super harsh towards AG at all, or me. A lot of the stuff he is saying is just coming across like, obviously he's a little passive aggressive, but nothing he ever says is very like, it's not ever bad. Like, he never said anything like terrible about it. I know he's trying to, and he's trying to come across very condescending. I imagine he's doing it mainly for the views, but we'll get into that in a second.
With every girl, but a lot of
Those are like really the only two things. They either already have a boyfriend who most likely bought this course and rizzed her up, or they're just straight up a lesbian.
Well, the top third of your face is really cute.
Thank you.
I
Oh,
can't
is this
make
his only
judgments on the
example for
rest.
this? I thought it was going to be full infield
I
work
want to
here.
say you're really beautiful, and not hi. I just wanted to say you're very.
Picking up a hot girl in 3 minutes. It's the same example. Has this only worked a single time for him? This is from 2 years ago. It's the same clip that he just used 3 weeks ago. Surely if this is the secret formula, the Krabby Patty secret formula to getting laid, or at least guaranteeing a date, it would have worked more than once in 2 years. Why keep repeating the same clip? Guy didn't even...
So we thought that beforehand, when we heard that he made this video, that he did a lot more research considering that he's famous. Like, he must have a team behind this, or he must be really driven, and he must do his due diligence. No. Avery has a lot of Infield up, man. He has a lot of videos of him talking to girls. And it's not like... The biggest thing is that we're just trying to show people that it's okay to go talk to a girl you find attractive. A lot of people now, such as Penguinz0, such as Penguinz0, this guy is telling people and very subconsciously saying that it's not okay for you to go talk to beautiful women. You shouldn't do that because if you do, you're creepy. Instead, you need to stay in your basement and do what every other guy does to pick up girls. Just be himself and hide. Just be himself and just go through his daily life. And one day, that girl you truly love, she'll just pop into your life without you ever searching for it. Because that's how the world works. It works like Disney. So... Yeah, I don't know. It's a good thing too, because people that push this narrative too make the market a lot less competitive for people that truly want it. Like if this guy truly wanted to get better results, which I'll show you guys in a second, if he truly wanted to get better results, he would have it. To be fair, with him even being famous, here I'm gonna show you guys a clip really fast of him and his girlfriend, and just to give you guys like a quick example. This guy's not exactly the Don Juan, even though this guy's one of the most famous YouTubers online. He's one of the biggest. And even with that, he's still not doing that great with women. And it's always guys that are like these Reddit hounds that always complain and bitch, but it's kind of like they resonate on that negative level. So the only thing they're willing to focus on is negative stuff. He's like king of the trolls. So here, I'll show you.
This is a terrible omen. These are resealed. I've actually been scammed.
Actually really good so far. He needs a good foil to bring this home though. Meowth, that's right.
Yeah, yes! 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 That's like a $20,000 card! Yes! Yes!
PSA 10, 15,700.
Yes!
Get it sleeve. Alex, get it sleeve.
Oh my god, my cock is throbbing again. Holy shit.
He's
Yes!
bumping at his
Good!
Are you kidding me?
Holy shit. I need to okay, get it sleeved.
Oh, that is big. I might have pulled a muscle getting up. Actually, might have pulled my hamstring. Holy shit.
He takes those.
$15,000 pull right there, babe.
That's
15K. Snorlax first ed.
Paid for if this is a PSA 10. Let's
No,
go.
no, no, no,
Let's
no,
look
no,
at
no.
it.
Stop. You're entering the danger zone. I'm very wet over
Bro,
here.
how could this not? This has got to be close to a 10.
Whew.
And this looks so fucking good. I'm not gonna say if it is. I don't know.
That's
I'm not a
big.
grader.
He's one of the biggest YouTubers. Don't tell him to shush.
Prime, Biggie, Resub, Symptotic,
He's huge.
Arrows, Miller, in the
let-
Prime, Desert, the
Clip
Tier
it if
1,
you want.
Rugged,
You'll see it
and
for longer.
Prime,
I'll do the best of my ability.
Moonbay.
She's stressing me out.
Can I just say, I'm happy we actually pulled
Why
one.
is it
Even just one.
I don't know.
I can't believe that.
Lord.
Charlie.
Attaboy, dude.
I'm glad you're here to join me for that.
That came from this pack.
You seem just as excited as I was, so
No, you're very loud.
Oh
I don't
my
like
lord.
yeah, I'm
Dude,
glad
the
we
rest
shared
of
that
these packs
experience
don't
together.
even-
That was good.
It's all,
That was
all
good.
gravy at this point.
Quiet down.
Whew.
We had one in the
How
box.
much did that cost you?
There you go.
So I got 5 packs at like 1,000 each. So that's a 3 times return on investment.
Yeah, but you're not selling it.
Yeah, but emotional investment as well. 3 times profit.
He's like,
But you're
are you
not
fucking
selling
kidding
it.
me?
But the memories, the memories are priceless.
All right, let's
Yeah,
get it.
so
Dude,
you can't put a
if he pulls a Vaporeon in this,
you
I'll
can't
take
put a
it.
monetary value on the fun.
If he
Is
gets
this
a
one yours
Vaporeon
too?
in this, that's a
Yes. The next couple are mine.
What a fucking big pull, dude.
How many did you buy?
All right, we got Furo.
Tiana, this is a man's dojo.
How many did you buy?
We end stream. We
You
end
told
stream.
me you were done buying cards.
I bought 5, and this was 2 weeks ago, way before I made that promise.
I can't believe
Tiana,
you on this.
your bad vibes are ruining my pulls.
I said nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right,
I
boys,
don't
we're getting
believe
rid of,
you
we're
on
opening the
this.
rest of the packs. We're Vaporeon hunting.
I can show you the timestamp. It was
This is
it
it.
was like 4 days ago,
Uh-huh.
way before we.
Mm-hmm.
It was this afternoon. It was way before we even talked about stopping it.
Mm-hmm.
What is
Did you
Logan
really
Paul
buy
looks
them this
fantastic.
afternoon?
Cuban, look at the fantastic center.
Does,
Bellsprout?
it's a-
Really?
We're talking, Tiana. You can't put a.
Vaporeon?
See, that's what it's all about. That big old piece of shit.
Pidgeot going for. Just out of. I mean, again, everyone knows it. Charlie knows it. At this point, this is all just gravy. 177
Huh?
for the
Did you
PSA
really
10.
buy them?
No, it was like 2 weeks ago.
How can
Really?
It
though?
really was.
Was it really?
It was really like 2
Was
weeks
it
ago.
really?
Yes.
Here's something I
Okay,
feel
you
too
guys
about
have no
expensive
idea
cards.
how much he has
collect
spent on
expensive
cards in the
mostly
past
Magic.
week. And if you
But this
knew,
has
you
got-
It's
would
somewhere.
understand.
It's somewhere between 50 and
I don't like vintage.
$100.
For me, one thing specifically, I don't ever plan on selling them. So it's like, yeah, it has that value.
There's a
but it's
10
just
gift
gonna be
subs
something
still
Yeah,
up.
did you tell him about what we're doing on Friday and how much you spent on that?
Hey, want to see my PSA
Yeah,
10
the Team Rocket box.
tax?
Yeah, did
You know,
you
this
tell
is
them
worth
how
like
much you
15K,
spent
right?
on that?
Yeah,
I don't worry about it.
Yeah, what'd you tell
You
them?
have to explain the
I
value.
gave them a range of like $100 to $500 for that.
Well, then they shouldn't be
So
over.
it's somewhere in that ballpark.
Maybe 25K?
Unless they know.
Oh,
We
nah, I
pulled
didn't
one!
pay anywhere near that. I actually got a great deal.
I should be
Exodus
studying
Prime,
right now.
Macaulay,
You fucking
Gale,
shouldn't.
Toshio.
Get over
And
it.
where are the
dude.
boxes
Buddha.
that you
Let me
spent
ask
like
you this.
30K
And
on
Shatter.
Your
each?
favorite content creators, did they
Yeah,
go to
I
school?
didn't spend that kind of money. I don't know why you're saying that. You're ruining my
Kids,
packs
listen to
now.
me. Hear my voice. If my voice is reaching you on the
Do not
front
listen
page
to
of
it.
Twitch, listen to me very carefully. School is for nerds.
Did you really though buy
Okay,
this a couple
look
weeks
at
ago?
me.
Yeah.
Look at my
Okay.
sub count. Did I
You're
dropped out
done
of
buying
community
them,
college.
right?
You can
Yeah.
Give it at least a week.
Parasect.
Yes, I'm streaming currently, and I walked away from my stream because you were being loud.
Mankey.
You've
Jigglypuff.
gotten two
Nice, nice,
Jigglypuffs.
nice.
Well, now this pack is gonna be terrible.
Eevee.
You've ruined this pack for me. It's
Every
gone.
single pack he's pulled one.
There's nothing in here now.
Quarter pound
How
with
do you know?
cheese. How about a Venona? How many we got left?
Too many negative vibes now. The pack heard you.
All right, Charlie. Critical. Last one. Here it is. If it's a Vaporeon, I give it 100 subs.
Hey, another hollow though. I'll take it.
Pidgeot.
We
It's a
pulled
shitty
an
one,
insane
but
noise.
fuck it.
Hollow,
Pidgeot's
he
shitty?
just pulled the non-hollow, and this goes
Yeah.
for
$1,625.
Well, it's
PSA 10,
$1,600.
$1,625.
Damn.
Charlie, I can say this with confidence. If you ever decide
That's
to sell these,
still
you have a very good
like a
chance of making
year's worth of
a
car
lot
payments
money.
for me.
I know you are like me.
It's not about
seeing
money,
YouTube
Tiana.
videos,
You're
doesn't
like
sound
too
6
caught up
months.
in money.
It's like 6
which
months.
I'm actually happy about.
I got the
I like
Snorlax,
doing
which
this
is
for
all I
people who are
wanted.
gonna keep the cards.
Is it the biggest
Alright,
one in
here
this
we go.
pack or in this set?
It is.
Concentrate on this guy first, and then do you want me to help sleeving you right now? Sleeving these?
How many of these did you buy?
5.
I did. All right.
Thanks to the tier 1 Chars and the Prime Bird Baller and resub Mushroom, Posh, Sully, and Sneaky.
Chat,
And
how
Sacred.
are you?
Eevees and the Pikachus get hard trouble.
That is my card, yeah.
I like
Those
the
were my
streams so far,
packs.
chat. We
I'm
have
done now.
Quite a few left to go.
thought you said
We have
5.
some big
That
names
was
in there
5.
left to
Oh.
go.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to P4.
Well,
Golden.
I'm glad you came in here and shit on my parade, Tiana.
You're
I was
welcome.
having an incredible time. I pulled a Snorlax and you came in here and slapped me around in my own abode.
You're welcome.
So I'm glad you came in here for that.
You're welcome. You know I love you.
Thanks for the bits, 7.
Bet you he didn't tell you.
But the entire time, it just seemed he's on his purpose. He's being a bad motherfucker. He's killing it in life. He's one of the most famous YouTubers online and on Twitch. And yet she's over here fucking bitching at him about Pokemon cards. He's getting more views doing the Pokemon cards. If that's his passion, if you're dating LeBron James and he's like wants to buy Pokemon cards, that he wants to make that his thing, don't fucking bug him. Let him buy his Pokemon cards. You're dating a fucking king, and he's doing a really bad job of showing that off. He's the entire time it's just passive aggressive energy. He's on stream with hundreds of thousands of millions of people watching him live. Here she comes, starts bitching at him. And now this is the guy who's going to tell like a dating coach that he's doing terribly, and he's going to be the expert on what a dating coach is supposed to be doing, like whether or not he's like the pickup artist 10,000 master. To be fair, he's a little bit out of his depth in looking at dating coaches, and I understand because he is a Redditor. His anger and disdain towards the community, because they resonate a lot on anger. They believe that everybody's trying to fuck them over constantly. Me and Ag Hayden are very passionate about this industry. We came from a very low place, both of us. Honestly, we came from the shittiest of places. If you guys want to learn more about that, we both have videos on our channels talking about our past and how we got here. But yeah, it's honestly, this video did nothing but make me and Ag Hayden more popular. So, hell yeah, thank you, Penguinz0. I know you didn't do it for any good pretense. You did, honestly, to kind of shit on us, but it's fine, honestly. It helped both him and me out. It's drawn a lot more attention to our cause. So, thank you. With that being said, peace.